Sister wives Kody Brown claims adult kids are responsible for estrangement, says he's not guilty, and Janelle Brown says Kody hasn't seen his grandkids in years. He completely ditched out. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star Kody Brown reflected on his estranged relationships with his adult children, and he refused to take responsibility for their issues. Kody, 55, and his last remaining wife, Robyn Brown, got into a heated argument during the Sunday, October 6th, episode on the TLC show, which led him to drive away as cameras arrived to film. I was putting pressure on Kody to work on his relationships with his kids and it triggered him and it upset him, Robyn, 45, explained in a confessional about their fight. Meanwhile, Kody explained how his splits from former spiritual wives Christine Brown, Janelle Brown and Meri Brown impacted his relationships with his older kids. What has happened is in the divorces, is the ugly finger of blame has come out. Dad, you were never at my house, the father of 18 said. I'm sorry, I had 4 wives. I was at your house, though, because the other wife was complaining that I was at your house. Kody shares 1 child with Meri, 53, 6 children with Christine, 52, and he shared 6 children with Janelle, 55. His and Janelle's son Robert Garrison Brown died in March at the age of 25 after he committed suicide. While the episode was filmed before Garrison's death, he and Kody were notably estranged at the time of his passing. Once Kody calmed down, he and Robyn met up to finish their conversation. I just don't know why you're not reaching out to them more, Robyn told Kody, adding that his older kids were hurting. However, Kody claimed that some of his kids didn't want relationships with him and pointed out that some of them avoided him during a recent family wedding. They're purposefully leaving me out of their lives to punish me for a crime I did not commit, he insisted. I am only guilty of not falling madly in love with their mothers. It's an unrealistic expectation for grandparents to be in their grandchildren's lives all the time, Kody, who is close with his and Robyn's 5 kids, continued in a confessional. Especially if you move your children to an entirely different coast. The businessman then brought up his relationship with his and Janelle's daughter Madison Brown. Every time I talk to her, she spreads gossip about me to the rest of the family, Kody claimed. Our family was killed by gossip. Janelle also weighed in on Kody's claims about Madison, 28, in her own confessional, insisting that she didn't believe her ex's claims. Kody has this narrative about Madison where she's such the gossip, but he is as big of a gossip, she said. While Kody insisted his kids were in the wrong amid their estrangement, he ended his conversation with Robyn on a hopeful note. I will work, I will reach out to, I will love those children who will allow me to do it, he said. And in time, maybe the rest of them will come back around. Sister Wives fans shouldn't expect to see Meri Brown at any holiday family reunions in season 19. The reality star revealed that she doesn't plan on spending the holidays with ex-husband Kody Brown and his wife, Robyn Brown, because she doesn't want to be a third wheel. Yeah, Robyn did reach out and ask if I wanted to go over there for Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna do that. That's just weird, Meri, 53, said in a confessional during the Sunday, October 6th, episode of the TLC series. Kody, 55, then explained in his own confessional that the Worthy Up founder had joined him and Robyn, 45, for Thanksgiving the year prior. Though it was a pleasant experience, he noticed that Robyn was behaving differently around his ex-wives, which also include Janelle Brown and Christine Brown. Robyn and I don't behave like a married couple when my other wives are around. So we weren't acting like a married couple with Meri in our presence, he continued. That's mostly on Robyn, to be fair. That's because Robyn is very sensitive to other people. She wants to be very careful about their feelings. The Brown family patriarch concluded, so when Meri's there with us at our Thanksgiving, I'm not close with Meri and now I'm no longer close with Robyn because Meri's present, and Robyn wants to be sensitive to Meri. As the cameras returned to Meri, she admitted that she'd heard Kody say multiple times how awkward it is to have her around because it makes him unable to show affection and adoration to Robyn. I'm not going to inhibit that. You know, I'm not a member of the family. I just really don't want to go be a third wheel at Robyn and Kody's house, she concluded. Meri became Kody's first wife when they legally tied the knot in 1990. The former couple, who share child Leon Brown, divorced in 2014 but remained spiritually married so that Kody could legally marry Robyn, his fourth wife after Janelle, 55, and Christine, 52, respectively. Meri hinted that she and Kody split for good during a December 2022 episode of Sister Wives, and the pair confirmed the news in January 2023. In light of a recent unapproved press release, we feel compelled to share our own truth, in our own way and in our own timing, they said in a joint statement on Instagram. After more than a decade of working on our relationship in our own unique ways, we have made the decision to permanently terminate our marriage relationship. During this process, we are committed to kindness and respect toward each other and to all the members of our family. Kody and Meri concluded, we are also committed to the continued healing of any and all relationships within the family so that we can move forward with forgiveness, grace and love. Meri was the third Sister Wives star to announce her split from Kody. Christine revealed in November 2021 that she and the Brown Family Entertainment founder had ended their marriage after more than 25 years together. Meanwhile, In Touch exclusively reported in December 2022 that Janelle and Kody had called it quits, with a source revealing that the Taita Farms co-owner outgrew her ex-husband. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is calling out her ex-husband, Kody Brown, for ditching out on their family. The mom of 6, 55, criticized Kody, 55, for his distant relationships with his children, particularly with their eldest daughter, Maddie Brush, after he expressed frustration during the Sunday, October 6 episode of Sister Wives about not being informed of her pregnancy. The only thing the kids are upset with is the way he has treated the family, the way he has completely ditched out, Janelle said in a confessional. And really, Maddie doesn't have any contact with them. Kody mentioned that Maddie, who was pregnant with her third child when the episode was filmed in 2022, ignored him at her brother Logan Brown's wedding and allegedly distanced him from her children. "You saw the way Madison took her kids and scuttled them away from me," Kody told his only remaining wife, Robyn Brown, of his daughter. "She never told me she's going to have a baby." Janelle further explained Maddie's stance and said Kody hasn't been involved in the lives of his grandchildren for quite some time. "Kody has not been there since Evie was born and Evie is 3.5, Janelle said in a confessional. And she didn't just want him to drop in and be like, "Oh, I'm your grandpa." And then be like, "What? Who is this guy?" Meanwhile, Kody put the blame on Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush's move to North Carolina, calling it an unrealistic expectation for grandparents to be in the grandchildren's lives. "Especially if you move your children to an entirely different coast," he emphasized. In addition, he accused Maddie of furthering the tension between him and Janelle. "They're purposefully leaving me out of their lives to punish me for a crime I did not commit," he said. "I am only guilty of not falling madly in love with their mothers." Well, Madison actually called Janelle saying, "Dad said he didn't love you." Later in the episode, Kody's estrangement from his adult kids caused a major blow-up for him in his relationship with Robyn, 45. "I was putting pressure on Kody to work on his relationships with his kids and it triggered him and it upset him," Robyn explained in a confessional about their fight. Kody faulted his splits from Janelle, Christine Brown and Meri Brown as the reason his relationships with his older children were impacted. "What has happened is in the divorces, is the ugly finger of blame has come out. Dad, you were never at my house," Kody said. "I'm sorry, I had 4 wives. I was at your house, though, because the other wife was complaining that I was at your house." Although Kody maintained that his children were at fault during their estrangement, he ended his conversation with Robyn on a hopeful note. "I will work, I will reach out to, I will love those children who will allow me to do it," he said. "And in time, maybe the rest of them will come back around." Sister Wives' second wife Janelle Brown's been the subject of recent rumors that she started a new solo business, set up office space, and is ready to ditch her family. They cited corporate documents, office rental rates, and more. But they got the facts wrong, didn't do their homework, and misread the situation. Here's the truth. Sloppy reporting says Janelle Brown started an independent business. A large foreign-based site started the rumor and two major U.S. sites picked up the ball and copied without vetting it. They called it an exclusive, and said Janelle Brown started a new corporation all by herself. Then, they said she rented office space to run this new business. And they alleged it was in preparation to ditch her husband, Kody Brown, and follow in Christine Brown's footsteps. Most of this is untrue and the rest is speculation. Yes, Janelle Brown registered a new corporation in Arizona recently. It's called NTYK LLC, and it's to sell retail goods. But no, she didn't start this all by herself as part of a plan to run away from Kody or the sister wives. How do we know that? Because she's listed on the filing as a statutory agent. That's a person that does the paperwork. All it takes is a quick look at the publicly accessible info, and you see the truth. In fact, all 5 of the Brown adults, even ex-wife Christine Brown, own the company together. You can see the document above. Janelle filed to launch the company on September 13, 2021. And Janelle, Kody, Christine, Meri, and Robyn are all listed as members of the LLC. That means they all own it jointly. So, the first part of the rumor about her starting her own solo business is 100% false. No office space rented, it's just a mailbox for the sister wives. Next, there's the whole thing about Janelle Brown renting a $2,000 a month office space. That's also something reported about the sister wives and unconfirmed. No one saw a lease or anything. They simply stated as fact with no proof. The site that first reported it checked rental rates on spaces in the building. They never confirmed Janelle rented an office there. We looked into the address on the filing with a careful eye. If you look at the photo below, it's pretty clear what it is. There's a mailbox plus there. The address for the mailbox business matches the one on the corporate paperwork filed by Janelle. It's very common for small self-run businesses to have mail sent to this type of place. That way, they don't have to list their home address on a corporate document that's publicly accessible. Above is a look at the signage for the address on the Sister Wives Corp document. Although we blurred them for privacy, there's a realty company, 2 financial services firms, and a wealth management business there. Plus, there's a home loan provider, a forest restoration firm, a lawyer, and a CPA. But there is not one for NTYK, the business that Janelle Brown filed legal papers for on behalf of her co-spouses. However, there's one other business with a pretty amusing name, Flagstaff ED. But before you think Kody's there getting his manhood inspected, it's an educational staffing company. No proof that Janelle's ready to leave Kody. The big question here is why the site that initially reported the info didn't do more careful work before alleging something as big as Janelle plotting to leave her husband. All the Browns' names are on the corporate filing. It's hard to miss the hard facts when you're on the Arizona corporate site. So, did they see all the names but choose to report something misleading for drama? And the same goes for all the big, reputable sites that copied the story. The truth is, if Janelle Brown's planning to leave her husband or the sister wives, no one knows but her. But there are no apparent signs. She bought a spendy RV that she plans to stay in summers on Coyote Pass. She mentions Kody now and then on social. And their relationship doesn't seem to have changed much in recent years on the show, aside from the stress from Kody's COVID rules. With that out of the way, it's likely Janelle Brown is enjoying the same status quo with Kody she's had for years. So, there's no red flags here about Janelle, only rumors and haphazard reporting stating facts, not in evidence. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is up against something that's not making her too happy these days. Usually, Meri offers very few details and leaves her post wide open for fan assumptions. But not this time. She's made herself very clear on who she is after and why. Sister Wives. Meri Brown draws line. Meri Brown is a celebrity, although she says she is not, and one of the fan favorites from the TLC series, Sister Wives. While she posts messages regularly, they're usually cryptic. She gets her point across without mentioning a name. This way no one can accuse her of pointing the finger at them. Many times her cryptic quotes sound as if she's talking about someone in the sister wives family. But as far as getting blamed for it, she's safe because she stops short of saying who's she talking about. Not only Meri Brown, but her BFF Jen Sullivan addressed the latest problem. It affects both of them, and they're not shying away from speaking their piece. Meri Brown is considered a reality show celebrity, and along with that comes some prying eyes. But what she came up against lately pushes the limits too far for her. Meri says if you think it's you, it probably is. Meri Brown is one of the sister wives co-wives who will pose with fans when they see her at an event or in a crowd somewhere. She usually doesn't deny her fans a picture. So, it's not like she ignores those who recognize her as a celebrity. With that said, there are a few respectable ways for fans to get near her. But the fans Meri Brown addresses in one of her latest posts didn't fall into that category. The Sister Wives original matriarch starts by saying she doesn't have a problem with fans driving by her Lizzie's Heritage Inn B&B. She doesn't mind if they take pictures of her house. What she does mind are people going up to the neighborhood kids to ask questions. She seems especially upset about some people who ask the kids if they could take them into her house. This is not okay in Meri's book and she wants it stopped. She adds that, if you think I'm speaking to you, I probably am. She stated her main concern is the safety of the kids. Children are taught not to talk to strangers for a reason. But adult strangers lurking to get a glimpse at her by coming up to kids for help sounds dangerous. Especially to the parents of those kids. Sister wives, are these Jen Sullivan's kids? Jen Sullivan, Meri's best friend, also posted a reprimand to these people. It appears it's the same incident she's addressing. She says if she sees you yelling questions at her kids from your car, you can expect that she thinks the worst. She doesn't care that you know her name. That makes the ordeal even creepier for her. Although, Meri's followers would know her by name. That's only because Meri is part of the Sister Wives series and Jen is her friend. Plus they appear online together in a show they created. It's called Fridays with Friends. They try to do this weekly, but they miss a week now and then. But because of this, her famous pals fans would most likely recognize her. Step into her shoes, Jen Sullivan suggests. Then you will see how alarming this would be. She's a mother protecting her kids. She too welcomes people to take pictures of the B&B but asks that they stay away from her kids. Does Meri have a new B&B manager? She also puts in the hashtag we are not celebrities. After seeing the way Jen words her post, it sounds like she could be living at the B&B with her kids. She may be running the place, a job that Sister Wives star Meri's mom did in the past. But her mom suddenly passed away last year. Meri and Jen are close. She even went with her on the recent Oregon trip with Mariah Brown and her fiancé, Audrey Chris. It might be why Jen and her children are there. It's possible she's now managing the B&B. Of course, they could have come for a visit. Either way, it sounds a lot like these celebrity seekers approached Jen's kids. But with Meri calling them neighborhood kids, it could be that's their home today. Sister Wives star Christine Brown looks to be enjoying the single life in a recent post. This fan favorite from the TLC reality show hit the big 5-0 milestone this week. She is now 50 years old, and she celebrated her birthday all dressed up like a flapper from the 1920s. It seems as if the fans are all in agreement, she looks fantastic. Sister Wives. Life at 50 for Christine Brown. Gwendolyn Brown posted a pic today that shows her mom and sister primping for some festive event. Both Christine Brown and her other daughter Isabel Brown donned flapper dresses. Gwen wore a pinstriped suit out of the same era. All three ladies looked as if they walked out of the Great Gatsby movie set. So, without any details offered, it looked as if they had plans to attend a flapper-themed party. All three looked great, as you can see in the photo within the article below. First birthday for Christine since leaving Kody Brown. This is the first year since Christine married Kody Brown that she spends her birthday as a single woman. In years past, Christine would often join Kody for a romantic dinner. But over the last few years, Christine's relationship with Kody deteriorated. Her husband of more than 2 decades refused to have an intimate relationship with her. This prompted her to take that as the final push out the door. This came on the heels of many other incidents for Christine Brown. But the third wife to join the sister wives clan said he wouldn't even hold hands. Lack of touch, lack of cuddling, and no bedroom activities became the deciding factor for Christine. She couldn't see herself living the rest of her life without intimacy. So, the mom of 6 up and left the other 3 sister wives' families along with Kody Brown. Sister wives, fans wait for significant other. Christine already said she is looking for a fairy tale relationship for herself. But this time around, her mate will only have eyes for her. Her relationship with her shared husband and within the sister wives' family has made her change her mind. She won't be living a polygamous lifestyle again. Christine, like many other reality stars, makes personalized videos for their fans. There's a fee for this and you pay upon your request. But it's what she says sometimes in these videos that reveal things fans weren't aware of. It's during one of the fan videos that she said she's looking for romance, and fans were happy to hear this. Life with Christine Brown today. Christine lives in Utah where a few of her adult kids and her first biological grandchild lives. So, she surrounded herself with her kids. TLC gave this sister wives mom her digital cooking show. She didn't need to advertise, as her son Peyton Brown did this for her. He is one of her biggest fans. This son got online and suggested that everyone scurry over to his mom's cooking show. He also sang her praises for being such a great mom. This not only brought tons of kudos for Christine from her fans, but they also heeded his call. So far, it looks as if Christine Brown is doing just fine cooking for the masses. But fans want to see more of her. Many of her followers advocate for a network show for this sister wives celebrity. They want to see cameras follow her around as she navigates her daily life, especially if she starts dating. Fans would love to watch that part of her life unfold. Sister wives Janelle Brown is not letting the fractures in the family get in her way. With a family the size of the Brown clan, they celebrate a kid's birthday at least once a month. All except for September. The stork never dropped off a Brown offspring during that month. But the rest of the year, they're busy with birthdays. Sister wives, fans smile over Janelle Brown's latest post. Janelle Brown celebrated Robert Garrison Brown's birthday over the weekend. This sister wives mom shared photos of her son on his special day in a recent post. Garrison, the family uses his middle name, was born on April 10, 1998. So, he turned 24 years old. Janelle Brown shares very little info about the festivities, like who is there. She talked about his funky-looking cake. And she also addresses the gift they all chipped in to get the 24-year-old sister wives' son. It's a gift that this mom made sure to say adults like these things too. Garrison Brown is no young kid. Not too long ago, Janelle Brown went to bat up against Kody Brown. The sister wives patriarch suggested Janelle toss Garrison out of the house. That's because he didn't follow his father's COVID rules. These were much stricter than the ones set by the CDC, which Janelle followed. Janelle Brown refused to do so, causing a rift between her and Kody. But her reasoning behind this was that her adult son was saving money to buy his own house. And he did. A few months later news surfaced about Janelle's son buying a home of his own. Garrison now owns a home with 4 bedrooms and 2 baths about 20 minutes from Coyote Pass. According to reports, his house cost $336,000. Sister wives, Janelle describes Garrison's gift. Janelle Brown never revealed who was at Garrison's party over the weekend. She also didn't say who didn't show up. But Janelle shared a video of the cake she made for her son. She apologized for the off-key singing of Happy Birthday. From the sounds of it, a few people sang the song. But again, the only person in the photos was the birthday boy. The cake was a hit with the fans. Janelle said she made this delight with ice cream sandwiches. Then she layered it with whipped topping. She finished this off with sundae toppings. Many of the sister wives fans commented how they saw this as mouth-watering. But the big topper of the party was the gift. The family got this son and brother an adult Lego kit. It is a gunship from the Star Wars series. The proud mom made sure to say that you might think of kids' toys when you hear Legos. But she explained how Legos makes these kits for adults and kids alike. From the intricate lines on that big boy toy, it's safe to say you'd have to be an adult to put it together. But she had one last thing to say about the Lego present. She thinks it stirred up jealousy. Janelle Brown said she believes his brothers were a tad bit jealous over the cool Lego gift. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.